All right, it's my pleasure to be here with the Godfather, Keith King himself. Coach King, how you doing?
I'm doing great today, Cam. I hope you are doing well. Hope your family is all well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what do you got for us this week?
Well, it was an interesting week in some ways. It was a week where markets were up and down quite a bit. Equity markets had net fairly small gains, and the dollar had small gains. But what was happening in between is there would be huge rallies, and then the Fed would come out and release meeting minutes, and the markets pulled back about 400 or 500 points on Wednesday from the high to the low, and more of the same Thursday and Friday. The only difference is the market closed in a big uptrend. But the important aspects from the week are we now have conviction again that the Federal Reserve under Jerome Powell is going to be quite hawkish. They're talking about sticking with their schedule of 3 intended interest rate hikes. The markets waned from thinking that was very bad for markets to thinking that was good for markets. We have some interesting news coming up in Europe over the next week, roughly. There's going to be some voting in Germany as to see whether they can form that coalition government. There's a huge vote coming up in Italy. There's several meetings going on with Great Britain and the about the Brexit. So what we really just have is we have some market volatility returning for currency traders, net small gains in the dollar against all the other currencies. And as I said, with the this week coming up with additional items, it should be more of the same, some volatility coming back into the markets.
Well, you've heard it here first. Thank you once again, Coach King, and we will get back with you next week for another Forex report.